That's better. There we go. We're back. We're not stuffing around this time. I mean, we're stuffing around in a different way. Looking at these maps, which I'm sure everyone will find of extreme interest. Pour myself a drink. Now while everyone goes to the toilet, let's get through these broken links. Morning, Pemps. We start off with bangers. 3 broken links. First off, this seemingly, I don't know what kind of a field that is. Let's say football field. I'm not familiar, but it seems like that. Doesn't matter. Link's broken. Fight Yard Dust Tone. I'm not sure what the tone part is, but we can gather the rest. And Xmas Ice Castle. Which I'm not going to lie, just from the screenshot here, it doesn't look that much like a castle. Never know, we might find these maps later on, but not for now. The first actual map we can play is 35 HP Ancient. 35 HP knife map. Ancient Aztec style, 2 HE nades in map, 2 custom models. I don't know why it's laid out like a poem, but there we are. How much damage does the knife do in Counter-Strike? Is 35 HP supposed to be like a 1-hit kill thing? Or 2 hits? That number sounds right. But what about the little slishy slashies? I like how it stuck me in that hell dimension to take some damage. Five? That seems low. There would be 20 there would be 20 slashes to kill someone. Well, that's this map. There's no bots, so we can't even enjoy it as it was meant to be enjoyed with bots. See, 35 seems high, because that would be 3 slashes. And I feel like it's more like 5 or 6? 4 to 6, let's say? Which would be, what, 25 to whatever a 1/6 of 100 is. Fight Yard Lost City is not a broken link. I'm gonna have to check every time because I downloaded these over a week ago and I have no memory which ones were brokey. So there's a Counter-Strike source, we can get that going. I think it acknowledged me opening that. Yeah, armor probably complicates things even more. I'm sure I'll find out on this Counter-Strike source map. Should have read the description. First source map. Wasn't supposed to be a map. I'm intrigued. I think we read exactly the right amount. What was it? Fight Yard. something... Lost City, that's what it was. How quickly that went through says enough about this map, I think. At least this seems more interesting than the standard fare. Try and get slashed once and see how much damage I take. That wasn't helpful. I didn't see what it was before he stabbed me properly.
Counter-terrorists win.
I mean, there's not a whole lot to say about this map. It's not bad. It's not incredible. It is what it is. $20, apparently, in Counter-Strike Source, without armor. Oh, but that one did 15. I have no idea what we're learning here. Except that maybe this isn't made the best if you can get stuck in here.
Terrorists win.
I have no idea. Could look it up. Not going to. Dying at sea by too much video games. Short single player mission. I don't think this link was broken, no? Given objectives to complete, enemies to deplete. It's very clever. Setting us on a ship in the ocean. Bit of stealth involved. Okay. Apparently I should read the readme for this map. According to someone who would know. What's it called? Signs. This first level, PlayStation game called SOCOM Navy SEALs. Sure. Used a bunch of scripting to make it seem like a stealth-based mission. Gordon hired by men in suit, agency, terrorists, sabotage, ship, helicopter dropped off, icy cold water, sure. AGV suit as a protective wetsuit. I mean, that's basically what it is, so. Swam the ship and climbed aboard using a rope. Where do you get the rope? At night, in the cover of darkness. And that is trusty submachine gun. Gordon gets himself into a lot of shit, doesn't he? Recommended that I complete the following objectives. Can I ignore this? Can I just do it? Let's face it, I'm going to. I don't get a whole lot of single player Half-Life stuff, which is... Sure, this will be a nice breath, fresh, air, signs. Satchels blow up green machines. Gotcha.
Welcome to the HEV Mark IV protective system for use in hazardous environment
We're sneaky.
conditions.
Oh.
High impact reaction.
Yeah, I'm good at stealth. What of it?
Contaminant sensors.
How did you kill them? Am I doing it right? I'm doing it right. I knew that.
Communications interface online. Have a very safe day.
Okay, let's try and be stealthy.
Welcome to the HEV Mark IV.
Does the stealth imply that I'm going to be able to fire guns without that being an audible problem?
Activated. Atmospheric contaminant sensors activated. Vital sign monitoring activated. Automatic medical system. Weapon selection system activated.
I do just now.
Mission level monitoring activated. Communications interface. A very safe day.
Shoot someone in an arm enough times, it will hurt them. Well, that's a problem. That grunt had a bit of a problem getting horizontal. Now I'm playing Half-Life. Who keeps doing that? And are they going to keep doing it? Yes, yes they are. I wish you wouldn't. I don't suppose I have enough satchels to just waste them on these guys. Someone doesn't like me now. I can hear them not liking me. Is this meant to be helpful, or another flavor perhaps? Or just flavor? A flavor gun. Oh, this is up here. Oh. Nicer than not very cool. Because I was clever and didn't kill the radio? Okay. I'm glad you're here to tell me what the goals are. It's maybe something that could have been in one of those, in a text message that pops up. Well, if I were a grunt, I might have reacted to that.
Vital signs critical.
There they go. I do read. Why are you suddenly implying that I'm not reading anything, Peps? What did I do to deserve this? Jibs in that one. I mean, you've got to put your jibs somewhere. I get it. That box is incredibly slidey. I already tried that door, didn't I? I'll come back. You can't come at me from a different direction. What a jerk.
Medical attention.
I have nothing to say about that. Why is the lighting bad? Okay, that's why the lighting's bad. Because it wasn't lighting. Ow. Is that a hint? Should I be doing that? I don't know what triggered that to disappear last time. I guess. You're gonna be taking more tiring. That's not a mortar. Well, I got them.
Blood loss detected.
Whoa, that was weird.
Blood loss detected.
I'll take it. You say I'm killing these machines? Is that the gist? One way to find out. But why? They're not doing anything. And clearly by this point, if the boat goes down, they're not gonna try and fight it. There. I'm the monster. Left for Dead? think this is our first Left 4 Dead map. Which, now I think about it, I wonder if that's going to be annoying to play. Orange is a survival mode map for Left 4 Dead. Okay. I mean, survival's not going to be a problem, because it's survival. I don't actually know where Left 4 Dead maps go. I'm gonna guess in there, and then in there. I'm guessing that's what this readme is gonna say. Install VPK add-ons by placing them in this folder. Done. God, I haven't opened up Left 4 Dead in a while. Why was the boat bad? They were terrorists, that's right. It was a terrorist boat. Boat itself was evil. No, that's not. No, I think maybe that is what I wanted. Not actually gonna host anything, I don't think. Though I don't think I could stop someone if they really wanted to. I don't know if I ever did any custom stuff for Left 4 Dead. I really don't remember. So we of course. Wow, that name does not fit on this poster. Name is Francesca. Francisca is a kind of axe, isn't it? Where am I? Where'd I get that from? That's right, I remember how to play Left 4 Dead. Okay, we're in a very messy attic. The good thing about a survival map is that it's not going to make me start it until, well, assuming it's like a normal one, I can set it off whenever I want to, and thus I am free to look around before I do very poorly and get myself killed. My mouse sensitivity is a bit too high. That's a bit better. The way out? Or is it just in here? I don't know. I'm just an idiot. Everyone else is finding their way just fine.
Yeah, shotgun.
Do you still have it, Strider? Because if so, you know what you have to do now that you've said that. I'm not that worried about winning. That's why I'm on fire.
You are listening to an emergency broadcast from the U.S. military. If you can hear this, please use the microphone while pressing the send button immediately.
God, there's a lot of icons all over the goddamn screen. Hunting rifles. Sure, why not? Actually, no, I prefer
This
the
is an
shotgun.
emergency broadcast from the U.S. military. Please respond. Hey, Captain, someone actually responded.
Stop talking over yourself.
Read you loud and clear. Get ready. We're on our way.
Who set up all these barricades? Did we do that?
Get ready!
No, you can't win survival. It is just, well, a survival.
Hunter!
God, it's been a long time since I've played this game.
Get it off!
I'm used to having axes and doing this now. Get the boss to do everything. I'm just sitting here. Oh, I can't sit in here as much as I want to. Sitting here and long. Except for the tanks, I suppose. Oh. Wasn't that the tank music just now?
Reloading!
Thank you.
Everybody ready?
Oh, voice chat on? I never use voice chat. What the hell are you doing? Not that it matters, I'm the only one here, but still.
Zoe!
This may not be the most interesting thing if I decide to continue. In theory, a tank will actually show up and then kill all of us because we're all sitting in here in one spot. And I'll throw a Molotov at it, and it'll be at us because who gives a shit? Seems like a good survival map would be difficult
Reloading!
to make.
Hunter!
It's definitely tank music. Okay,
Tank!
there's one this time.
Grenade!
I played enough verses to know you set a tank on fire. Yeah, you might be right.
Smoker!
I don't think I'm gonna stay here much longer. I think we get the idea. This map seems fine. I've been hearing a boomer for about 5 minutes now. Let's go find them. Unless they're stuck outside somewhere. There they are. There's a smoker as well. Yay, we got bronze. I'm letting my teammates down. Sure, I will. They were doing fine. Any other survival map was force players into a specific spot of a level where they have the best chance of surviving and discourage players from holding out in others. I mean, sure. Like I say, I'm sure it's difficult. SJ Hood Final. My map for the CS 1.6 Soccer Jam mod. I don't know what that is, so we won't be doing that, but I'm sure I can look at the map. Unless whatever freaky entities are in it are completely breaking it. Nope, too far. SJ Hood Final. It's nice to see a Left 4 Dead map though. The flow of just Half-Life and Counter-Strike does get a little bit repetitive. It's nice to get some of the other games in there. Portal and Left 4 Dead and TF2, I suppose. But TF2 doesn't exactly... That might as well be Counter-Strike. There's not exactly many options opened up by that. This appears to be some kind of a soccer field. Which the name certainly implied. I don't know that I'm going to find much more to say about this map. I assume the mod is just soccer. But with knives? I guess without playing it I can't really say. MJ12 lamp. Also known as 12, I guess. Miniature of the majestic 12 statue found in the VersaLife labs in my favorite video game Deus Ex. I understand some people recently played through Deus Ex, and this probably means more to them than me. That's not what I hit copy on. Oh, I'm still in Counter-Strike, that's why. Now try. It's a thing. I haven't played that much Deus Ex, as you may or may not know, and yeah, so it's a freaky hand light. I take it by that texture that that's supposed to be, say, Earth in that light bulb there. Well, then I don't remember that either. Trolley bus wire. Prefab of trolley bus wire pendulum type. Enjoy. Did say it needs C-Strike wood, so maybe I should just open up C-Strike. Let's do that. Well, I thought that would help. Oh, it did. Good. I have no choice but to assume that this is what this actually looks like because I'm not familiar. Looks fancy though. I'm not sure why this needed C-Strike wood. I'm sure this probably could have been made with Half-Life textures. Okay. Random Quest by Casberg. Created by Playbus and Casberg. Fun experiment between the Citizen and its sequel. Slightly experimental mod, unusual story, not set inside Half-Life universe. Some game aesthetics. Game. The hell did I just try and say? Some game mechanics which have been subtly altered. Pace starts out slow, builds up gradually. More of an adventure rather than a shooter. Some intense action scenes. Playable as possible no matter what the player does. Certain NPCs may ask you to do things for them. Okay. Is this mod notable? I don't think I recall anyone talking about this. I can't say I've heard of Random Quest. Something about that bottom right screenshot looks a bit like one of those Sven Go-Up maps we played. Or possibly Synergy. Who can remember? Did I play The Citizen? That name's familiar, but God only knows if I played it. If I did, I don't remember it. At least not offhand. Chair's too squeaky. Alright, random quest. Once Steam gets going. No. Is there some way to just set the global resolution of Source games? Because I'm sick of having to do this shuffle. So I have to fix this, then I have to fix all of that. Answer the phone. That's fine, who cares? This man looks stretched now. And that should be over there. This should be over here. There we go. Should be good now. Multiple chapters. I don't think I've ever seen a chapter selector in a Source mod. Something seems off about the field of view.
I was just another guy. It had been a hard day at the office and I was on my usual walk home.
Is this Irby too? Sorry, I probably shouldn't assume that every British person is...
I've passed by this particular phone box almost every day
It's
for the
Irby.
past 4 years, but today was different. Today, it was ringing. I don't really know why I picked it up. My life had been pretty uneventful for a long time, so I suppose even the vague promise of something new and interesting was just too much to resist. Hello?
Don't do that animation again. Oh, you got taken out of the Matrix. I feel like the name detracts slightly from the tone of this intro.
I woke up in this place.
Maybe
I
not.
saw others around me, but they didn't pay me any attention. I tried talking to them, but most seemed afraid to speak to me. One of them, though, did impart a few words of wisdom.
He's gonna punch this radio.
I know that you're confused, but you should try to look busy. If the guards see you slacking, then you'll be called upon.
It quickly became obvious what he meant as some guards arrived and began to display their disapproval of our interactions. They didn't look especially tough, but they had firearms, so I didn't think I was in any position to take them on. But it didn't matter. I didn't get much time to settle in anyway.
Hey, you two! You know the rules. No talking. Hey, wait a second. You're new. The master will want to see you. Get your ass up those stairs now.
This is
Keep
weird.
moving, boy. One foot in front of the other.
I'm sure that you're eager for some kind of explanation, so here it is. Your being here really was a chance event. It could just as easily have been your wife or child who came to be here. There is no personal element to this. I think that the best word to describe it is harvesting. So, you were caught in a net, and like the flailing fish, you have no choice about what happens next. You will serve faithfully, unquestioningly. Your very soul will bend to the will of those who now possess you.
Seems like they shouldn't have to explain all this to me.
Names, but you will love them. You will embrace them with every ounce of your being. Take this one back to the holding area as quickly as possible.
Let's move this shot a little bit to the right.
After my first meeting with the Master, I felt abused and frightened. I was returned to the temporary work area in pieces, but with escape firmly on my mind. From what I'd seen of the place so far, it seemed that I had to use the large elevator to make any real progress out of here. But it seemed quite hopeless. Even if I found a way to deal with the armed guards, I'd already spotted that the lift controls required an access code to operate them.
Come on, honey. It's that time again. I've been looking forward to this all week.
You're a real asshole, you know that?
God damn it! Stupid
Hurry up, man.
son of a bitch!
You don't wanna miss
Why
this.
things never work! Fuck it! These assholes couldn't break their way out of a paper bag anyway!
Just like the image of whoever recorded that doing that in their bedroom or whatever. It's such a put-upon voice.
The Master and his companion had moved into an adjoining room, and with the guards away entertaining their prisoner, I had a chance to sneak around. I suspected that what I really needed was in the area they'd moved to, where they appeared to be intent on watching something. Perhaps what I needed was a distraction.
Okay. Teapot on fire, that's pretty distracting. This seems like should be relevant. Maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. Apparently I wasn't supposed to go up there.
Work! Fuck it! These assholes couldn't break their way out of a paper bag
Yeah,
anyway!
no, I'm not supposed to be here either. Rude. This is taking too long. Is doing anything? Had to stop to do his soft shoe.
Look! Fuck it! These assholes couldn't break their way out of a paper bag anyway!
Doing a Vegeta impression. A distraction, okay. I have no idea what I'm actually supposed to be doing. Barrels.
The master and his companion had moved into an adjoining room, and with the guards away entertaining their prisoner, I had a chance to sneak around. I suspected that what I really needed was in the area they'd moved to, where they appeared to be intent on watching something. Perhaps what I needed was a distraction.
Half-Life 2 saved. Is that distracting enough? Oh, Vortigaunt, you ain't got shit.
This is going to
Doing it right.
Blood loss detected.
It seems like you could do it that way if you were so inclined. I mean, they put guns and stuff up there. But what am I actually supposed to be doing? These buggers aren't very helpful. There's yeah, probably.
Look! Fuck it! These assholes couldn't break their way out of a paper bag anyway!
Like this Vegeta wrestler crossover. Let's assume that I need to use this in some way.
The master and his companion had moved into an adjoining room, and with the guards away entertaining their prisoner, I had a chance to sneak
What am I
around.
supposed to do with it?
I suspected that what I really needed was in the area they moved to, where they appeared to be intent on watching something. Perhaps what I needed was a distraction.
Feed this through. You can. Do you want it? Do you want it? Do you want it? Maybe I threw this on the fire. It probably says something relevant in the rest of the text I didn't read.
By dropping the canister into the flames, I set off a timer which would surely culminate in a huge fireball. I had to get myself into a position where I could slip by the master and his companion when they came to investigate.
Sorry, did I not wait for your fucking trigger? Fuck it, who cares? We're doing this now.
This is gonna be sweet.
Can't I have the guns? Seems like that would be great for my ammo situation. Maybe I should get some opinions right now whether or not I should be just doing whatever bullshit this run and gun turns into, or should I actually play through the story? Because I feel like maybe I should do the latter. As viable as killing everything seems to be. Not that I know what I should be doing. Let's at least... Why didn't I save when I was up there?
By dropping the canister into the flames,
I'll try
set
doing
off a timer which would surely culminate in a huge fireball. I had to get myself into a position where I could slip by the master and his companion when they came to investigate.
Let me sneak past without some bullshit.
They always said in my old job that the weakest link in any security is always the people. And they're right. I found the lift code scrawled on a piece of paper. Next to it lay a powerful shotgun and a box of shells. I never liked guns, but I was extremely pleased to see this one.
So is this where the shooting happens? What if I follow her in, if I can? That works. Get it down. This is on these stairs.
Oh man, this is gonna be sweet.
God, that voice. Have the high ground, you should know that's a bad idea. Apparently. No, my British chap doesn't have anything to say about that. I suppose I got the code, maybe I should just go straight for the lift. None of you have anything to say about this situation? The next logical step is...
I couldn't think the only thing I could rely on here was myself.
I started talking over myself and I couldn't hear what I said. Jip.
As the lift went up, I feared that the noise would bring more guards, but to my relief, none came. The fact that none of the other prisoners had tried to join in my endeavour to escape made it clear that the Master had been telling me the truth about his powers of control. It was good that I moved when I did.
What's my plan? Where am I going?
You, get me out of this damn cell. Now. Listen, get me out of this cell and I can get you out of here. I swear to you.
Clearly he was evil. He's talking after his death. Oh, that's maybe a bad scene.
Blood loss detected.
That went fine. Maybe not sticking with what I said about doing this stealthily. But then I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing anyway. Yeah, maybe I'll... I mean,
Listen, get me out of this cell and I can get you out of here. I swear to you.
it seems like it would be set up in such a way that...
You guys coming?
Don't do this. He's gonna kill me. Stop him.
Damn psycho babbling freak. Keep me awake all damn night. All night. What about gems? Goddamn gems? Yeah.
Listen, get me out of this cell and I can get you out of here. I swear to you.
I don't know about you, but I'm
This game doesn't really handle different events happening at the same time.
He's gonna kill me. Stop him.
Damn psycho babbling freak. Keep me awake all damn night. All night. Talking about gems? Goddamn gems?
Shotgun effective at range. Again, I probably could have done that stealthily.
It's about goddamn time. That wasn't very funny, you psycho. Alright, here's the deal. I don't know you, so I'm not sure why you're here. You must have irritated him somehow. But I'm here because I mocked his idea for a portal system powered by precious gems. And yet now, here we are, imprisoned by that very system.
The fuck is this mod? It's doing a very odd job of playing it both straight-faced and also being really weird. And in a way that's kind of admirable. Did I not? Oh, that was probably not a mistake.
Get me out of this cell, and I can get you out of here. I swear to you.
Did I not grab the thing earlier? In all my saving and unsaving?
He's gonna kill me. Stop him.
That means I have to take the lift again. That's not true. Take a shortcut. Said I'll take a shortcut. Okay, that wasn't much better.
Listen, get me out of this cell, and I can get you out of here. I swear to you.
I don't know about you, but I'm just happy for some trick attack. You guys coming or what?
Don't do this! He's gonna kill me! Stop him!
Damn psycho babbler.
Something's happening over there.
Goddamn man. Oh man, talking about gems. Goddamn gems.
Still here. Talking up there. What the hell are these? I'm gonna go up there. Yeah, I think he might be getting murdered, but oh well. Here's the thing, in real life no one ever says gems. Gemstones? Sure, but not gems. I mean, I clearly heard what he had to say anyway. Oh, also he's gone. The protagonist hasn't given a whole lot of...
When I first saw the light outside, I was perplexed. This was no sunlight like I remembered.
thought
Where
as
was
to
I?
how he got
How
here.
far was I really from
why
home?
he was here.
My mind reeled. Despite my confusion, the sound of pursuing guards growing closer drove me on to find a way past this apparent dead end.
He's already fighting the way. Guards gonna come from anyway. Can't just spawn guards. Have to spawn useless guards. Don't know if this music is justified either. Can I? Is that supposed to be clipped off? Am I not supposed to be up there? What if I go along the pipe? No? Okay, it was just being weird. As Half-Life 2 is oft one to do. Huh?
Major fracture detected. Automatic medical systems engaged. Morphine administered.
Okay, we got there. For... I don't know what I've landed on. Unless these have a... Nope, I have no idea what I landed on. Please don't invoke such a thing, Stratum. This doesn't make any sense. I don't even know where I'm going. I don't think I'm supposed to be down here. And I survived somehow.
Detected. Automatic medical system engaged. More.
So clearly I'm supposed to be getting over there. I say. Not actually certain about that. But that seems like the logical place to send me. Why is this so bad about just having you fall to your death? Am I missing something? Should I actually be above me? Oh, and there's a ladder here. That probably would have helped. There's so many trims, of course you're gonna get confused. Oh, that didn't work. I shouldn't be able to ramp up with a sprint. I just want to jump off of the surface what I'm on.
When I saw the first gate, I had no idea what it had in store for me. Activating it was a fairly simple affair. There was a large precious stone nearby which fit perfectly into the indentation here.
What indentation? That indentation. Thanks for pointing that out. Okay, sure, why not?
I'd braced myself for stepping through the gate, but it hadn't been enough. I was unconscious for some time.
What could possibly be there to indicate that he was unconscious for a long time? How would he know that?
When I awoke, I was terribly cold, and I only uncurled from my shivering little ball because of the toxic stench which quickly seeped into my nostrils. I retched as my olfactory senses struggled to deal with the onslaught.
Yeah, this is me retching, just
death.
Sprinting through a I want to be sure.
Moving over the bridge was frightening, not least because of the strong wind which threatened to remove my footing as I left the relative shelter of the mountain recess. I had to move on, and quickly.
I don't want to waste all my ammo. I could just go, I guess, but... Not leaving the job half done. jumped on a barrel and the physics freaked out. Now I'm gonna have to uncurl out of
When
my
I
shivering
awoke,
little
I
ball
was
again.
terribly cold, and I only uncurled from my shivering little ball because of the toxic stench which quickly seeped into my nostrils. I retched as my olfactory senses struggled to deal with the onslaught. The air tasted of death. Moving over the bridge was frightening, not least because of the strong wind which threatened to remove my footing
This
as
is
I
me
left the
holding
relative
forwards,
shelter of
just in
mountain
case the wind
recess.
is not
I had to
adequately
move on, and
visually represented. I suppose I can just ignore them.
The stench had subsided somewhat now. I wasn't sure if it was because of the winds or if my body was just adjusting to it. Either way, it felt like a relief.
Oh. I feel like I could probably Skyrim around this place fairly easily.
She sent you, didn't she? Where is it? Where's my damn battery? If you touch any of
Where
my
is
stuff,
it? Where's my damn battery?
blow your head off. Won't even think twice. You must think I was born yesterday. She's
I
not
had
getting her
no
shiny
choice.
thing until she returns what she stole from me.
Damn right I had no choice.
Stupid bitch doesn't even know what to do with it. So, either get my battery back.
I do appreciate that it seems to not mind letting you do that.
Oh my, what a handsome stranger you are. I haven't seen a nice visitor in a long time. Hey, don't touch my battery, damn it.
What are you gonna do about it? I don't know if I needed the radio. Maybe this was entirely something that fellow needed and not me. We'll never know now. Why is this so shit to get up? Where'd she go? Oh, there she is. I suppose he would have probably given me the gem willingly if... Oh, you can't get into this from the other side. Now we know. You can come with me if you want. There's probably more batteries over there.
The second gateway was much easier to deal with. I remained conscious, and I could even have described it as mildly pleasant.
Why?
As I descended into the
Why
hatch,
is that the case?
I was surrounded by a different odour. No longer decaying, this was the smell of fresher meat.
Finally, you must be the slave that was promised.
I decided not to humour these awful creatures and instead simply take what I needed from them. There had to be a red gem down here somewhere. I needed to get it.
How did I know it was red? The hell are you shooting at? Well, I've got just the thing.
Automatic medical systems engaged. Morphine administered.
Oil can found. But what about the other? Oh, the other one has disappeared. How convenient. How much has respawned on the way back? Oh. This time I was knocked out for a month, which is ages.
Good. The latest candidate is here. You have served faithfully to this point, slave. But now it is time for you to face your first trial as a warrior. Here you will prove your strength to continue your service. Your task is simple. Survive in the arena against our most vicious beasts. Your weapons will be chosen for you. You will be able to find extra ammunition from the dispensers on either side of the arena.
Oh, so we need a dispenser here?
Now get down there and entertain us.
I was surprised when the creature gave me the weapons that had been chosen for me. I was indeed heavily armed. As I surveyed the arsenal now at my disposal, I wondered what was behind the...
This is worth a shot. I think I fucked up the soundbite though. First one was a bit of a double. going? Am I just supposed to kill them? Or try and kill them? Or run away? Or get them to crash through there or something?
Excellent. Very good show. Now, continue your heroism. Your next challenge lies ahead.
Did I win? Something missing here? Perhaps a texture of some kind? Not that much of a threat, really, are they? It's a big level.
There was no more pain. The journey felt like a cool breeze. I was starting to enjoy this mode of transport.
Unfortunately, I was still curled up in a shivering little ball.
The wind had picked up again, but
supposed to be
I
cold.
wasn't sure if it was really the cause of the chill creeping up my spine.
The chill creeping up your spine is because
As I
it's cold.
entered this bewildering place, I had an odd but very distinct thought. What I had to do here was essentially very simple. It would be a good idea not to complicate things for myself.
There, was I not supposed to shoot you?
You! We've been waiting for you. I'm here to inform you that your designated time slot has expired. Yes. Initially, your unexpected behavior had raised a few eyebrows, but your masters have seemingly lost interest and now insist that your signal be terminated. Good news, if you ask me, since you killed my
I knew it.
downstairs, but I'm still going to blame
I probably should be listening to what that bozo is talking about. I don't really have the weapons for a survival situation. Guess I grab the key and go over there, yes?
It became clear that some of my earlier actions had not gone unnoticed. Perhaps a different approach would be necessary. As I descended the ladder into darkness, I pondered what I'd done, and wondered where I'd end up next, on this random quest.
What a weird mod. It's not even, I don't think that was even a bad mod, it was just weird. Also the music has stopped. The credits are still rolling, very slowly. Do we think there's going to be anything interesting after this? Maybe there's a stinger. It seems like the sort of mod that would have a stinger. This really did seem like a complete package that wouldn't just end on a random fade out with to be continued like most of the mods do. I wonder what the ratio of mods to mods with a proper finish are, because that can't be huge, right? I remember this jerk. Wasn't he animated before? This download link is broken. Very blue download link as it was. Death Run Fixor. This isn't going to play at all with one person. But it's not my job to look at these maps properly. It's my job to look at these maps poorly. We're never gonna top that mod though. I wish I knew when stuff was like that was coming up so I could just have that happen at the end. Just goes to show that anyone can become a mass murderer of aliens. The aliens were pretty dumb. I've already forgotten what I was looking for. It was Kill Zone. No. It was a Death Run map. DR Death Run Pixel. There we go. I puzzled it out. Here I go. Wait, I'm supposed to be doing traps, aren't I? Is that what these are? Yep, that was a pretty good trap. That was bound to get him. I don't know what the point of Death Run maps is supposed to be. I should really be in there. At least I'll be doing something interesting. Actually, that's not true, but whatever. It's too late now. I haven't got any epic skills for jumping. some reason I feel less inclined to spectate through that than a jump map, even though there's more likely to be something interesting in that than the jump maps. Dodd Husky is broken. First source map by Jeffmod. Is this the first not broken link Jeffmod map? Have we seen a Jeffmod map before? Ah yes, there were a lot of flat life ones, weren't there? Maybe we have seen something from Jeffmod before. Either way, here's a Jeffmod map. First actual source map. Lots of feedback, please. Archie being incredibly helpful right from the get-go. Half-Life 2. God, my computer's running slow these days. You two having fun in there? Good. I have no memory whatsoever of what the map was. I don't think I even looked at it. SP first map. You like paint?
Hey, cut it out.
No, apparently. It's just me, or is everything really quiet? Not that quiet. That is a resilient CRT. Right in there. Oh, Barney had too many beers. These folks are all ready for something. Oh, this is... You birds alright? Why are they like grasshoppers? Hang on. I might have the solution over here. I'm gonna waste all my ammo on this. There we go. What am I doing? Where am I going? Is this the map? Have we finished the map now? I got an SMT, that implies there's more. And there's all these people waiting around, all combat-like.
Ammunition depleted.
I think this might be the map. Those birds were weird. Secure Code and the Security Things. I love that band. First, excuse my English grammar. Fair enough. It is an example of how to build a door with a password. Just make a lot of change targets following a path, enable and disable the buttons. Code is 1234. Shoot the numbers to open the door. But take care, that is my gift, lol. If you mistake the code, 2 turret monsters will be active to kill you. And that is indestructible! You will ask me, why do you use the funk door to make the turrets indestructible? Well, I just try to make it with funk wall, but the bastards just see me and shoot me through the funk doors, lol. Oh, it's an RMF. And I opened it. I suppose that's fine, isn't it? I probably don't need to copy it out. This appears to be having some trouble. Which could be my fault. Or maybe it was just having trouble because of the... Uh-oh. Bodes poorly. I mean, people do that in emails, don't they? Well, maybe not your average everyday email, but if you were like emailing to a podcast or something, I don't know. You put your location. I trust that this all works. There's not much for me to see here. The Hill 23 Left 4 Dead Survival. Not a Left 4 Dead one. Basically, you're on top of a hill and you're surrounded by zombies. I wouldn't have expected that from Left 4 Dead. Yuck. Herbs? Yuck. That's what it actually is. You just don't like herbs. I don't know what I was waiting for. Left 4 Dead. Add-ons. BSP. Left 4 Dead maps. Okay, yes, that should work. LVD SV Hill 23. Let's see if I can remember all that. Or if I need to remember all that, I probably won't. I suppose I wouldn't need nav, wouldn't I? There, I fixed it. Everything's fine, nothing is broken. I shouldn't mash that many buttons. I changed focus somehow and I don't know how. Map, left foot dead, underscore SV, Hill 23.
Grab it first aid.
Blasted out. Okay, let's do it.
Bill? I don't want to be Bill. He didn't even give me a chance to choose.
Weapons here. First aid here.
This looks like it would be considerably more difficult. At least at a glance. Let's just try and go out as far as possible. Find the dog howling. These buggers can do fine because they got all the ammo in the world. Oh, this isn't so bad.
Reloading. Reloading. Reloading.
Let's see what's in the house. I'm surprised specials can spawn anywhere with all this stuff around. Or rather, the complete lack of all this stuff around. Is there a sneaky way onto the roof? Even better, a not sneaky way onto the roof. Remember what button is crouch. Oh, good, that'll distract everyone while I fuck around and try and do this. Smoker may be a problem. Mention everything else. It wasn't the most detailed map. 6D Alpha. I heard the name 6D a lot, and I don't know what happened there. And as much as I would like to take a look at this, the download link is broken. Remrock, are you still in the chat? Because if you are, do something about that. Very, very stylish, Herbie. Very stylish. Apparently there was a DLL failure 9 years ago. So, I don't know. I don't even know if that's functional, let alone extant. But if anyone has it, gimme. I want it. Rooms is right there. We're right about time to finish. How about I do this last map, and then we can start on rooms next stream. Because that scene, I remember the rooms being good. In the meantime, we can placate ourselves with equip zones. I think it was a little bit before my time, or at least before I was mapping stuff like that. But it was definitely around that time where I must have been present enough to play it, because I've definitely played it. And I think it was around when I first showed up at TWHL. In fact, I think the idea of the first map that is still existing in the vault for me is around 5470, and we're up to around 5390. So we're very close to seeing my first map that's still there. It's not the first thing I uploaded. I remember uploading things before that. They weren't very good, and that's why they don't exist anymore. Ha, I'm on this side and I've got a crowbar because the actual zone is clearly around here somewhere. It just equips you with stuff on the line. There's nothing else to do in this map. It's not Gary's mod, I can't just spawn people at will. But I know there's something good to look forward to for next time. As does everyone else. Because obviously you're all incapable of looking at maps and it has to be done through me. That's just science. But anyway, that's it for this week. Okay. Yeah. How about I go and eat some breakfast? You can't stop me. I have to remember how I end the stream. I think I can do it like with the button that's here. Bye everyone. Goodbye.